Making a slip knot, you're going to take your tail and you'll lay it in your hand, tail pointing down. And then you'll just wrap the yarn around your 2 fingers, cross it over. Then you're going to reach under that first loop and grab that other one from underneath and pull it through. I'll do that again. You're going to lay the tail down, pointing down, wrap around your fingers, pull the strand underneath the first one and pull it like half a shoelace. You want the yarn to slip from the yarn coming from the ball of yarn, and I will show you why you want that to be. It is because you do not want the tail to pull out, because if you're making a hat, like the very top middle of a hat, or a doily where you have the center, you don't want that center strand to pull out. Once you have your slip knot made, you can take your hook and slip it into the opening and slide it down to your hook. You want it to kind of sit on your hook loosely. You don't want it so tight that it's hard to move, but you also don't want it so loose that there's a big gap between the opening. There's lots of different ways that people hold their hooks. I call this the handlebar hook, where you grab where the thumb rest is and you just kind of hang on to it. Some people hold it like a pencil. There's lots of other ways, whatever works for you. And again, holding the yarn, there's lots of different ways to hold the yarn. I like to do the scissor, grab the yarn, and then I just kind of take the other and just lay it in my hand. That way my hands are both here to work the yarn once I start doing stitches and chains. And show you a chain, finger on the loop on the hook. You're going to yarn over. It's a counterclockwise motion. A lot of people think that that's going under the yarn, but it's the yarn over the hook. And then you're going to hang on to the tail, and this loop on the hook, you're going to kind of pull it so it's like an upside down teardrop. The hook should be pointing down, and you're going to slide the tip of the hook right through that point of the upside down teardrop, and it should pull through, and that's a chain 1. Finger back on the loop, yarn over, pull just below the loop on the hook, make an upside down teardrop, finger off, pull through, back to the neck of the hook, finger on, yarn over, pull a teardrop, finger off, pull through, back to the neck, finger on. Once you get good at it, you can start going a little bit faster, and this is what it will look like. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to take a moment to show you how to count a chain. You're not going to count the loop on the hook. You're going to start in the very next loop. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This last chain is right next to your beginning knot from your slip knot. So we've got 10 chains here. There is a difference between the front and the back of the chain. The front has this top of a chain here and a bottom of the chain here. When you look at the back of the chain, there's these little bumps. They're called seeds or humps. And those are used in some patterns, but for beginning crochet you won't need those. I just want you to know the front and the back. If you see the seeds, then you are on the back of the chain. We will be working from the front of the chain.